Amen. Right. Not presented, ne? Right. 003. Ratnaveer. Are you here? Absent. Right. Muhammad Askar. Absent. 006. Dulaji Malsa de Silva. The impact of forensic accounting practices on fraud detection in Sri Lankan commercial banks. Are you there? Forensic accounting practices, fraud detection, effectiveness, not effectiveness. It should be the fraud detection. Fraud detection sample is Sri Lankan commercial banks. Right. 007. Netmini, the impact of financial literacy level on financial management among the state university undergraduate in Sri Lanka. Financial literacy, not level, financial literacy level, and then the financial management undergraduate in state universities in Sri Lanka. That is okay. Are you here? Netmini or Netmi? Right. .008 Ratnayaka Mudyanselage Dinoshi Kavindya Ratnayak. The impact of green accounting practices on cost reduction in Sri Lanka's production companies. In Sri Lankan production companies. Sri Lanka's name pute. Sri Lankan reduction in production companies in Sri Lanka. Or Sri Lankan production companies. Right. The impact of green accounting practices on cost reduction in production company Sri Lanka. 009. Samadhi. The factors affecting women-led in business in Colombo district, Sri Lanka. In Colombo district, Sri Lanka. Right. So independent variable, the factors, and then the success. Women-led factors affecting women-led businesses. Sri Lankan. Women-led businesses in Colombo district. Factors affecting women-led businesses in Colombo district, Sri Lanka. Okay. Okay. The next one. 16D weekend 010. Factors influencing accounting students' career path in Sri Lanka. Dependent variable, okay. Motivation, intrinsic motivation, extrinsic motivation, influence third parties, career exposure. Yes, the other one, dependent variable, career path choice. Accounting students. Factors affecting four. Career path. Accounting students in Sri Lanka. That technically okay. Right. 012. Digital transformation in accounting for decision making. Digital transformation in accounting for decision making. Sri Lankan private sector organizations. Organization culture and the strategy and quality of the accounting information. Digital transformation in accounting for decision making. Here the quality of accounting information. It should be, if the dependent variable is the quality of the information, accounting information, you have to change it here. Digital transformation in accounting for, not decision making. It should be quality of the accounting information. Quality of the accounting information. Sri Lanka, it should be colon. Sri Lanka private sector organization. Reference to private sector organizations in Sri Lanka. Private sector organizations in Sri Lanka.
Hello, Miss Sisuri.
Yes.
Miss Mama 008. මට චුට්ටක් explain කරන්න පුළුවන්ද මගේ topic එකට සම්බන්ධව?
ඔයා හිටියේ නෑ.
ඔව් මිස් මම දැන් join වුණේ.
Impact of green accounting practices on cost reduction in production company Sri Lanka. That is okay, Puta.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
Topic is technically okay. Okay. 13, internal control quality in the impact of internal audit function characteristics on internal control quality of Sri Lankan listed companies. Okay, that's okay. Technically, okay. Evaluating the effectiveness of it should be effectiveness of internal control framework in mitigating the cyber security risk in small and medium enterprises in Sri Lanka. Okay, right. Fonseca, absent or not marked. Surya Vanaguru, factors affecting four, success to finance. Success to finance of SME in where? In Sri Lanka or whatever the province. So therefore, they need to mention in Sri Lanka. Right. So then, okay. Of SMEs in Sri Lanka, small and medium enterprises in Sri Lanka. Right. Muthukumar, absent. Marketing mix and branding, competitive hypertech strategies. Right. 16D weekend 021. Are you there? 16D weekend 021. D weekend 021. Erosion. So I can't allow this topic, right? So change the research topic. So this is marketing research topic. So therefore you are not allowed to continue. Please change it. Huh? Don't submit. Angelo. Right. The impact of cyber attacks on financial data integrity and sustainability. Sustainability. Financial, yes, finance professionals in Sri Lanka. So we'll take it. It's special reference to finance professionals in Sri Lanka. Right. $25 absent. Right. Ahmed Farhat. 30. 16D weekend 0727. The impact of sustainable reporting. For what? The impact of sustainable reporting.
Excuse me.
Dependent. Yes.
It's impact of sustainability reporting on the annual report of businesses.
Annual report of businesses. We can't take the annual report of the businesses. So that's not a dependent variable. So we have to
Okay.
identify the measurable component there. The quality of annual reports, or else
Okay.
financial performance, or else the quality of the organization. Likewise, measurable dependent variable should be included to the research topic. Otherwise, it's incomplete. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So I will mark the dependent variable is missing here. DV is missing. So I'm going to cross-check the Excel sheet with your proposal submission. So therefore, you need to consider the research topic. If I'm giving you the amendments or else the comments, so you have to adjust those things. Otherwise, you are not going to have the marks. 30. Divanka, absent.
Miss, excuse me.
Yes.
Miss number 30 is speaking here. I did update the Excel sheet, but it hasn't updated the
Sorry.
number 30. I did update the research topic and the dependent and independent variable, but it hasn't updated in the sheet.
When did you submit that one or else update that one?
Like 1 hour before today.
It should be there, ne? Okay. What's your research topic then?
1 second. Capital market awareness.
Is that the research topic?
Yes.
What's the dependent variable?
It talks about the demographic factor, general awareness of the capital market. The demographic factors such as the age, income level, and educational level.
Independent variable?
Independent variable is acceptability of the market, capital market as an investment tool.
So then does the capital market awareness reflecting those independent dependent variable? What's the sample size?
Sample I use is the use of the use in your research consists of 7,950 respondents drawn from multiple universities across Sri Lanka, specifically University of Peradeniya, University of Rajarata, Sabaragamu and
And you
Ruhuna.
see here, Putame, see here, research topics. When you are going to the other research topic, you can directly identify the dependent variable, independent variable, and the sample size. Your research topic doesn't reflect any one those out of 3. Capital awareness, we can't identify. Capital market awareness is not a research topic. I hope you don't have any understanding regard that one, proper understanding regard the research topic. 3 components should be there. Develop research topic with the 3 components, dependent variable second, independent variable first, and include in the sample, and tell me once I complete this inquiry. Okay?
Okay, miss.
If you can't understand, so look, when I'm discussing the other things, you can look at those things. Right. Okay. 32. Assessing the effectiveness of internal controls in preventing fraud in private sector organization Sri Lanka. Effectiveness. Okay. Internal controls is a dependent variable, independent variable. Preventing frauds is a dependent variable. Private sector organizations, that is a sample. That's okay. And then impact of contextual factors and cognitive factors towards the investment decision in Colombo district, Sri Lanka. contextual factors and cognitive factors towards to investment decision of, right? It should be, if we are going to have the discussion regarding investment decision, so we have to consider about the sample of the individuals. So therefore here we can't mention it as a Colombo district of Sri Lanka. Your sample mention here is okay, but it doesn't include the research topic, Sri Lankan labor force. Decisions of
ඉස්රමිස් ඒකේ අර මේ
okay.
හෙලෝ
Hmm.
ඒකේ මේ කලම්බුවලට වෙනම ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒකයි මන් දැම්මේ ඒකැනේ බොලු ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ඉගැන සාම්පල් සයිසේ වැඩිුවෙන් නැද්ද එතවට ශ්‍රී ලංකන් කියලා දැම්ම
එතකොට පුතා මෙහෙම වෙන්න ඕනේ. Investment decisions කාගේද? කාගේද කියලා කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික්කෙන් ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියලා ගත්තට කමක් නැහැ. To the investment decision of young adults in Colombo district.
ඒගැන්නේ
දැන් කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික් කියලා ගත්තාම අපි දන්නේ නැහැනේ. එතකොට කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික් එකේ ඉන්නවා young adultsලත් ඉන්නවා adultsලත් ඉන්නවා. ගොඩාක් ඒ කියන්නේ population එක ලොකුයිනේ. එතකොට මම mention කරන්න ඕනේ මේ investment decisions කාගේද? Cognitive factors සහ contextual factors හරි ඒක හරි. To the dependent variable investment decision කාගේද investment decision? ඒතර sample එක limit කරනවා. Investment decisions of the young adults. දැන් කියනවා limit කරනවා only to the Colombo district Sri Lanka. So therefore investment decisions of young adults in Colombo district Sri Lanka. හරි නේද? එතකොට මෙතන include කරන්න ඕනේ කාගේද කියන එක.
ඒජ් රේන්ජ් එක දුන්නා නම් හරි නේද?
ඔව් ඒක ඔයා search කරලා බලන්න ඕනේ. මට මොකුත් කියන්න බෑ. Right. Comparative analysis of legal frameworks and regulations on crypto transactions, China, India, Nigeria, UK and the Germany. කවුද පුතා මේ? Nasir. 38.
Hello.
Sumi. Comparative analysis of legal frameworks and regulations on cryptocurrency transactions. China, India, Nigeria, and UK and Germany. Putta, do you have the data for this research? Do you have any idea for the data collection? Sumaya. Comparative analysis, that is okay, good. Of the legal frameworks and the regulations, that's also okay. On cryptocurrency transaction, that's also okay, but the sample is China, India, Nigeria, and UK and Germany. How you can find the data for these countries? Regulations and other things? Do you have any idea regarding that? So my suggestion is better to change that sample. But if you have any arguments or if you have any justification for the sample, you can raise. So do you have any justification for the sample? Okay. We'll go to the next one. 39.
Hello.
Correct, Miss? Yes, Sumaya.
I lost connection. I need to check my samples only.
Yes, but do you have any idea to collect the data? How you can collect the data?
Yeah. Because I got some research articles regarding crypto transactions in these specific countries. So it all came similar. I chose some countries in different context actually.
So then, do you have any? So you have any idea regarding to collect the legal framework and regulation on these countries?
Yeah,
That means, are you going to collect the primary or second data? Legal framework and the regulations.
because I got some research articles which has been done to these countries separately. So I have collected them.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a comparative analysis of these 5 countries. So that is how I
That means
thought.
based on the secondary data.
Yeah, secondary data. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, madam.
Okay. Sri Lanka, we don't have the any legal or else the regulations on cryptocurrency, ne?
Yeah, madam. So you're suggesting to make an analysis of Sri Lankan context?
Yes. Comparative analysis. You are going to compare the legal framework and the regulation regarding the cryptocurrency in China, Nigeria, the UK, and Germany.
Yeah.
Most probably, this may be a qualitative type analysis.
Yeah, madam.
Qualitative type analysis, what you are going to refer is the annual report. Are you going to continue your degree for the 4th year?
No.
Okay. So the thing is, Putta, if you can, China, India, Nigeria, UK, and Germany, if you can take the countries, Asian countries, just Asian countries, so that is better. Germany and UK and Nigeria, India, China, spreaded by countries. No, so therefore, just a suggestion. If you can include Sri Lanka, that's better. I know. So then you can ended up with the research project, even with the Sri Lankan context. No, if you are not dealing with the 4th year, you have the 2 options in the 3rd year, 2nd semester. That's your decision. If you are going with the research project, so then you can just continue this research topic to the Sri Lankan context. So therefore, better to include Sri Lanka, India, Nepal, likewise, Asian countries. So that is better. Just remove the UK and Germany context.
Okay, madam.
Include Sri Lankan, the Asian countries. At least 3 Asian countries, that is enough. Okay. Including Sri Lanka, India, and whatever the relative country to the Sri Lanka. Okay?
Okay, okay, madam. Thank you.
Right. Next one, 39. Risk management and its effect on profitability in listed manufacturing companies in Sri Lanka. Credit risk management on profitability. No need to mention it as its impact. Profitability of listed manufacturing companies in Sri Lanka. So this is 2 traditional research topic. If you can change this, that is better. Huh? The impact of international trade policy changes on financial stability of manufacturing export and re-exporters in Sri Lanka. Good research topic. '41, Sahan.
Yeah, miss.
Independent variable. Okay, good. Okay. 42. The impact of sustainable practices adaptation on financial performance across food industries. Evidence from the food stores in Sri Lanka. Food stores in Colombo area. We are not normally mention it as a Colombo area, Colombo district.
Okay, Miss.
Colombo district. Colombo district, Sri Lanka. Right. 48 absent. Okay. Fatima Afra. Factors affecting workplace engagement among working undergraduate in the finance field in Sri Lanka. Okay, that's okay, good. Tourism recovery. Yes.
I'm here. I'm the one who is 48 Muthukumaran Saturjan Mays. Yeah, I'm at office means, so I'll be able to fill this once I reach home means. Can I tell you the over the phone? Can I tell you the details like dependent and independent variables?
Tell me the
Once I
research
reach home,
topic.
yeah, it goes like how it provides.
So we'll take the, once after I discuss the included research topic, we'll take your one, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Fatima. Factors affecting. F should be capital. Factors affecting 4. Workplace engagement among working undergraduates in finance field Sri Lanka. Okay. Tourism recovery in Sri Lanka after COVID-19 pandemic and economic crisis. Okay.
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes.
Miss Afra here. I have included my independent variables, workload and academic pressure. Can I include that as one variable?
That means you want to remove another one variable.
No, I have
You just
included
need
4
to include
variables. In that, I have included
a
workload and academic pressure as 1, not as 2.
Workload and academic pressure. You can take it as a 2 variables.
If I
Workload
take it
is
as
the
1,
the
is
one.
it okay?
Sorry?
Because I have done my proposal on taking this 2 as 1.
From where you have extracted that variables?
I actually did some research and found some like base papers. From that I got this.
Okay, from the base papers you have taken these 2 as a 1, no? In the
Yeah.
paper also it has mentioned as a 1 variable, no?
Yeah.
Workload and the academic pressure is a one independent variable, not 2 independent variables.
Not 2 independent variables.
If it is so, as per the literature, you can go ahead with the 1 variable. No need to mention it as 2 variables.
All right, Miss. Thank
So
you.
you are taking the variable, independent variable based on the empirical evidences, no?
Yeah.
In the literature, if it is mentioned it as a 1 variable, you can go ahead with the 1 variable. No
All
issues.
Right. Okay, Miss.
As per the literature, we can conclude it as a 1 variable.
All right.
Tourism recovery in Sri Lanka after COVID-19 period and the economic crisis. If you can link this one, Isuru, if you can link this one with the counting field, that is better.
Okay, hello.
Tourism recovery or financial field something, so that is better. Here the tourism recovery can be explained in the form of the profit recoverability or is the whatever the other management decisions and likewise. So therefore, please relate that research topic to the accounting and finance field. Right.
Okay, madam.
Angelina, the impact of lean techniques on the operational performance in the healthcare sector of Sri Lanka. Okay. Absent. Right. The effectiveness and role of the internal controls of auditors for the financial fraud prevention in financial institutes in Colombo district, Sri Lanka. Right. The importance of fair taxation for the achieving the sustainable development goals in Sri Lanka. Okay.
Hello, miss. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm 003. Can you tell it again?
003.
ND Ratnavir.
I'm discussing about the 061 Pute. You were late to the session. Okay. Can you please wait until I'm discussing all the things? So then I will take your one, okay?
Okay. So.
Right. Effective, okay. Fair taxation policies, the importance of fair taxation for achieving the sustainable development goals. Okay. So the impact of AI-driven fraud detection in digital payment systems. Right. In digital payment systems, with special reference to the bank, fintech companies in Sri Lanka. The thing is, you all need to incorporate your sample to the research topic. Right? So research topic, as I explained you, from the first day onwards, I explained to you. Research topic always include 3 components for your level, undergraduate level. So we identified the first component as independent variable. So then the second component as a dependent variable and third component, it should be the sample of your research. And so that is why I asked you to first include the research topic and then categorize or else identify the independent variable from your research topic and include it here. Right. So then second one, identify your dependent variable which you have included research topic and put it here. Third one, identify your sample and take that one and include it here. So therefore, you all need to prepare your research topic with these 3 components. Right? Okay, so here AI-driven and the fraud detection, dependent variable digital, in digital payment system. Okay, for the fraud detection. The impact of AI-driven fraud detection. The impact of AI-driven fraud detection in digital payment systems. Okay. Special reference to the bank, fintech companies in Sri Lanka. Right. Absent. '73. The impact of digital financial literacy on financial behavior among Western province undergraduate in Sri Lanka. Okay. The importance of adapting ESG reporting. The importance of adapting ESG reporting among Sri Lanka's listed entities to capitalize on global opportunities. Okay. The importance of the adapting ESG reporting among Sri Lanka's listed entities. Among Sri Lankan listed entities. So what is the purpose of including these last three words? To capitalize on global opportunities. Jasid, are you there? 074. The importance of adapting ESG reporting. It should be corrected like this: reporting on capitalizing. Reporting on capitalizing global opportunities. Global opportunities among the Sri Lankan listed entities. The dependent variable should be the capitalizing global opportunities. Independent variable is the adapting ESG reporting practices. Example is Sri Lankan listed entities. Okay. The impact of environmental sustainability.
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes, Pratap.
Miss 70%. PD Madhushankar. I think I update this reset topic and others, but it's not updated. I updated before the 1 hour ago. I think it's not updated.
It can't be, Nebuta. I just stopped the sharing once I started the session.
Yes, I updated, but I think not updated.
Why didn't you update it before 7?
Yes, actually, I not updated.
Why? I just stopped the sharing. That is why you can't upload.
Yes.
You didn't upload. The thing is, nutshell, you didn't upload. That's the reason. Why you didn't upload that one?
No, I already opened it. I already opened it at I think this is not updated.
What's your research topic?
Miss, my research topic is the role of blockchain in real time financial auditing and through the provision of garment and textile industries in the BISU Navisaville.
Can you understand the topic?
Yes, Miss, I can understand and blockchain and yes.
Okay, we'll discuss once after we discuss the other updated research topic. Okay?
Yes.
Wait until the last minute. Right. Okay, where we are now. The impact of environmental sustainability practices on organizational performance in Sri Lanka. From where you have identified the Sri Lanka's apparel sector? හැමෝම එකම include කරලා තියෙනවා. Performance of apparel sector. Performance of apparel. Let's take it as performance of apparel sector here. Performance. With special reference to or else reference to apparel sector Sri Lanka. Okay. With special reference to, okay, or else reference to apparel sector Sri Lanka. Okay. So then relevance of the big data to the forensic accounting practices and education. Okay, relevance of big data to forensic accounting practices and detection. Evidence from accounting professionals. Evidence from accounting professionals. Sri Lanka. Accounting professionals, Sri Lanka. Right. Lehana Sewandi, the impact of financial literacy and demographic factors on investors' behavioral biases of Colombo exchange in Sri Lanka. Okay, so again a suggestion, if you can limit your investors' behavioral biases to the specific investment category, that is better. Right? The impact of finance, for example, the impact of financial literacy on the demographic factors of the, let's take the risk-averse investors. Risk-averse investors' behavioral biases of Colombo Stock Exchange in Sri Lanka, or else the financial literacy and demographic factors on investment behavioral biases, evidence from the non-succession investors of Colombo Stock Exchange in Sri Lanka. Likewise, if you can limit your investors to the specific category, that is better.
Okay, miss.
Can you understand?
Yes, miss.
So your unit of analysis is investors now. So if you mention the biases of Colombo Stock Exchange, it doesn't reflect any clear idea regarding your sample. So then what your sample consists of the unit of analysis. So then your unit of analysis is the specific investor category. So better to reflect that investor category in research topic.
Okay, miss.
Lehana harida? Therunada?
Hari, miss.
Same as the Yasido one, okay? Yasido also, it's similar to the Yasido's research topic, no? Same comment. Better to include the investor category. Right. So then investigating the impact of financial literacy on digital currency adaptation among state university students. University undergraduate. State university undergraduate. Yes, state university undergraduates. Undergraduates in Western Province, Sri Lanka. Right. The impact of digital literacy on ERP technology in Sri Lanka. Evidence from the employees and staff members of Sri Lankan organizations. Which kind of organizations? Yes. Ruvindi. 83.
Yes, miss.
Ruvindi. The impact of digital literacy on ERP technology. ERP technology के මොකටද රුවින්දි? Adapt කරන්නද එහෙම නැත්නම් technology එක use කරන්නද මොකක්ද මේ? කාගෙන්ද මේ data collect කරන්න හදන්නේ? හ්ම්?
ERP systems use කරන staff members ලගේ
මොකද්ද බලන්නේ? ඒගොල්ලන් digital literacy තිබ්බහම ERP technology එක මොකක් කරන්නද?
ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ERP system එක මේ company එකට තව ඒ කියන්නේ add-ons වෙන්න ඕනද ඒක තියෙන ප්‍රමාණය ඇතිද usable ද වගේ
ඒ කියන component එක පුතා measurable එකක් විදිහට ERP technology එකට ERP technology එකේ මොකටද කියන එක mention වෙන්න ඕනේ clear විදිහට. ERP technology කිව්වා මේක නිකන් හරියට subject එකක් වගේනේ. The impact of digital literacy on adaptation of ERP technology. Digital literacy දිනකොට adapt කරන්න ලේසියිද? In or else in Sri Lanka refers to the employees of SMEs in Sri Lanka. එහෙනම් අපි ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියන අයින් කියලා අයින් කරමු the impact of the digital literacy on the ERP technology evidence from the staff members in SME Sri Lanka. Okay, SME just an example. Don't mention it as a Sri Lanka. Mention here the organization category. Otherwise, you have to collect the data from the entire Sri Lankan context. Include the organization. Clear the in the organization. You have to include the organization. Plus, you have to identify the measurable component here. Limit or else you need to, yes, you need to identify a measurable component of the ERP technology. It may be the effectiveness of the ERP technology, usefulness of the ERP technology, importance of the ERP technology likewise. So therefore, don't keep it as a ERP technology limit or else yes, you need to limit your study to the whatever the measurable component in the which is identified through the ERP technology. Okay, right. The next one.
Miss.
Use of
මිස් දැන් එතකොට මේක චේන්ජ් කරාම හෙට වෙද්දි කොහොමද මේ ප්‍රොපෝසල් එක සබ්මිට් කරන්නේ?
මේකේ චූටි දෙයක් නේ තියෙන්නේ ERP ටෙක්නොලොජි එක විතරනේ වෙනස් කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. ඒකේ measurable component එක විතරනේ වෙනස් කරන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ERP ටෙක්නොලොජි එක මොනවා කියලාද හැදුවේ එතකොට? අදප එකක් වැරදි. තමයි.
හරි මිස්.
digital financial literacy යන්නේ digital literacy ඕකේනේ. නේද? ERP technology ගේ effectiveness ද කියන එක include කරගන්න ඕනේ.
Okay.
Right. The other one. Use of activity-based costing with the competitive strategies. With the competitive strategies. Impacts on the financial performance of Sri Lankan companies. The impact of, or is the use of. The use of activity-based costing with the competitive strategies on. No need to make it as an impact. On financial performance, or else on firm financial performance or firm performance of Sri Lankan companies. Okay. Unseen, absent. Right. Impacts. We are not normally mentioning it as a impacts. That is impact, or else it should be the impact. The impact of ESG. We are not taking abbreviations to the research topic, right? So therefore, the impact of environmental, social, and the governance practices, initiatives on firm performance, evidence from the customer sector firms listed on Colombo District, Sri Lanka. Sorry, Colombo Stock Exchange, Sri Lanka. Okay. Right. Next one. Management account, environmental management account systems. Malshika, who is Malshika? 97. What's your dependent variable? This is an incomplete research topic. Right? Environmental management accounting systems. For what? Malshika? Absent, no? This is an incomplete research topic, so therefore I will comment on it. So I will write the comment, so you have to adjust it. Huh? Okay. Absent. Okay. Samla. Risk-based audit approaches in financial institutes. Right? For what? Purposive sampling, random sampling, case study approach. This is not your sample. It's wrong. Samlan 99.
Yes, Miss, I am here.
What is a dependent variable? Risk-based approaches in financial institutes. So that is your independent variable. For what? If they are applying these risk-based audit approaches, so what it contributes to? What's the dependent variable? For what these risk-based audit approaches are contributed to? Is that financial reporting accuracy? You mentioned a lot of dependent variables, but those are not included to research topic. That's the case.
Okay, Miss. So,
Not okay. I'm just questioning from you. What should be an independent variable? What's your idea behind this?
I got the independent variable from this topic. Miss,
No, but I mean, what is your
okay,
dependent
Miss.
variable?
Dependent variable.
Risk-based audit approaches in financial institute that
Sure.
reflect a independent variable. Right? If the organization are approaching the risk-based audit approaches, it contribute for what? What's according to what is your dependent variable? I'm questionable on your dependent variable. Please name your dependent variable. If organizations are applying the risk-based audit approaches, it helps to reduce some or else, yes, it helps sometime to reduce the financial frauds or else to increase the audit efficiency or else to reduce the fraud risk and likewise with that. So accordingly, what is your dependent variable? Tell me your dependent variable. That should be included to your research topic with your sample.
Sample.
Those two components are missing here. What's your sample? My question is, what's your sample and what's your dependent variable? Yes.
Mm,
Please include the dependent variable plus sample.
Sample. Okay, Miss. Miss, what about the research topic and independent variables?
I didn't get your question.
I'm asking my research topic is correct or
That's incomplete, Putta.
incomplete? Okay.
Why I am mentioning it as incomplete? This doesn't include the dependent and sample. You have to
Sample.
include the sample and dependent variable. That is why I
Okay.
asked from you, what is your dependent variable? What is your dependent variable? Yes, what is your dependent variable?
Let's see.
Yes. What is your
Depend
dependent variable and sample?
some dependent variables is outcomes of the risk-based audit approach.
That is your independent variable. Neither. That is your independent variable. I hope you don't have even the clear idea regarding dependent and independent variables. Not for you, but for all. Don't upload the incomplete research topics to the LMS as your proposals. We are not allowing giving you the marks. So it carries 40 marks. If the research topic is incomplete, so we were unable to grant you the marks. So therefore, concern on your research topic. By going to your research topic, most of the research topics are incomplete. I don't know what is the reason behind that. So I have uploaded 3 samples to the LMS to refer you from the, as I remember, from the 3rd lesson onwards. Right? I don't know why even I have uploaded research samples, there's a lot of materials, LMS materials. I don't know why you are come up with some incomplete research topic. Here also, what's the purpose? Right? So why did I ask you to upload the independent, dependent and sample? So just to understand, even your research topic include these 3 components. You have incorporated the independent variables, dependent variables, but you don't have any idea regarding linking those 3 components to research topic. If you clearly incorporate these things, dependent, independent, and the sample, we can just create the research topic. For example, let's take here, even example, environmental, social, and governance factors on financial performance. That's the first one. The government, social, and governance factor, environmental, social, and the governance factors on the dependent variable on financial performance. In consumer sector consumer sector firms listed on CSE. That's nutshell our research topic. It should be very simple. Right? So these are not research topic. These are the research topic you have extracted from the AI way, the AI generated tools. ChatGPT or whatever the things. So those kind of AI tools are generating the research topic like this, environmental management accounting systems. Neither. So therefore, these are not appropriate for the academic writing. Plus, you are not receiving the full marks for your research proposal. Once after you receive the proposal marks, don't blame to me. Okay, Miss තමයි අඩුවම marks දීලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා මට කියන්න එපා. Right? So you have to work on it. This is not just uploading a document to the LMS. I explain you the link between this proposal for the next semesters, especially for your dissertation. Right? Based on your research topic, you will be allocated for a research supervisor. Plus, most of the dissertation works comments based on your research proposal. So therefore, don't incorporate incomplete research topic or else don't submit incomplete research proposals to the LMS. Right? Okay. Risk-based approaches in the financial institutes on. Just to understand, for what? Financial reporting accuracy of listed companies in Sri Lanka. This is your research topic. If we incorporate your research dependent on the sample, it should be like this. Otherwise, your research topic is incomplete. Right. Please change your research topic. Include the suitable dependent variable and include the sample to your research topic. Otherwise, it's incomplete. Okay. Muru Dhananjay, absent. We'll have a 5 minutes break and come. Huh? Okay, we'll start again. Right. Okay.
Excuse
So
me.
we are discussing. Okay. 001. Absent, no?
Can I share my research topic now?
Yeah, 001.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please share.
Attitudes about the corporate social responsibility
You can
activities.
share, Buddha. Do you have a screen? Share.
I mean, you need to share my screen.
Yeah. Do you have the document for your research topic? Otherwise, how I can comment when you are reading? Can you share the screen? Whatever the document you have regarding the research topic, independent, dependent variable, and the sample.
Just a Word document. Is it okay?
Okay, you share. It's okay. You can share.
Okay. Is it visible?
No, Buddha.
It is sharing. No?
No.
No?
No.
It is showing as sharing.
I don't know to the others. Others, can you share? Can you see the shared screen?
No, miss. Wait, I will try.
And then now okay.
Oh, this is the topic, man.
Okay. Attitudes about the corporate social responsibility. Management undergraduate predictions in Sri Lankan context. Okay, attitudes. Okay, how you can check it?
You need sample.
No, the attitudes. What sort of analysis technique or what sort of approach that you are going to target for your research? Is that a quantitative one or a qualitative one?
By questionnaire.
By questionnaire.
Yeah.
So normally we are not incorporating the word like such as about to the research topics. So yeah, I hope your research independent variable is attitudes. Attitudes toward the CSR, right? Or else
Yeah.
attitudes towards the corporate social responsibility, evidence from the management undergraduates. Management undergraduate predictors. What do you mean by predictors?
They're still undergraduate, so they predict to graduate.
Okay, so CSR mean, what do you mean by CSR?
CSR mean corporate social responsibilities, mean like CSR project and social projects.
So then what is the purpose of identifying these management perception regarding corporate social responsibilities? For corporate social responsibilities of what?
On what
Is that our social responsibilities or company's social responsibilities? I can't understand that one. So some for your research topic, some may say, okay, that is important. Okay. So then some may say that is not important. So what is the problem behind this one? Attitudes, especially we are taking the attitudes to the qualitative type research. Plus the corporate social responsibilities of what? That's questionable. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Actually, no.
The idea behind the research topic is not precise one. Right? So if it is like this, attitudes, yes, attitudes towards the CSR projects or corporate science, social responsibility, corporate social responsibilities of the organizations. Evidence from the management undergraduate in Sri Lanka, or else the attitudes towards the corporate social responsibilities of Sri Lankan listed companies. Evidence from the management undergraduates. Likewise, it should be very precise.
Okay, then madam need to cover this, specialize this corporate social responsibility.
Yes. Corporate social responsibilities of what? Where?
Okay.
So then you are taking the evidence from the management undergraduate. If you are doing the 4th year, just a suggestion, taking the management or else the management undergraduate perception regard towards the corporate social responsibility is useless. Why? Even we are getting the management undergraduate perspectives, that doesn't reflect or that is not important for the corporations. Whatever the management undergraduates think about the corporate social responsibilities, corporation doesn't consider those things. No. So then it may be stakeholder perspective, that is good. Right? Attitudes toward the corporate social responsibility of the SME of the listed companies in Sri Lanka, evidence from the stakeholder perspective. What the stakeholders are thinking about these corporate social responsibilities of the companies. So then companies can take the insight from that research.
No, actually, my plan is take the evidence from the management. It means undergraduate students.
What's the purpose? I know that's your purpose. I mean, what is the importance of the taking the evidence from the management undergraduates?
So those are the stakeholders.
Stakeholders. So stakeholders, that means society. It reflects the society. Is that?
In this topic, my concern is checking the attitudes of the undergraduate about the
Yes, the
corporate
basic
social
I can
responsibility.
understand. That's no
Yeah.
issue. Right? But the issue is what is the importance of taking the management undergraduate perceptions toward the corporate social responsibilities for the companies? I can understand what you are going to do. That's okay. What is the importance of that?
No, normally, if we take the higher management, they are concerning about that. No?
They are concerning about the management undergraduate, the perceptions.
No, attitudes about this CSR activities.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Exemption 03. The impact of macroeconomic factors on the business performance of manufacturing companies in the
Yes,
Colombo
madam.
district. That's okay, yeah? Right. The role of the internal audit in enhancing the credit risk management. The role of... Yes.
Screen is not visible.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Exemption 003. Right. So then exemption 004, the role of internal audit in enhancing the credit risk management in public limited companies. Okay. Internal controls. Okay. Enhancing the risk management. That's okay. Good. Public listed companies. Sri Lanka. Right. Exemption 05 absent. Exemption 06 absent. 7. Nisal. The impact of artificial intelligence adaptation on efficiency of the external auditing. The impact of artificial intelligence adaptation on efficiency of the external auditing in multinational companies. Right. Multinational companies in Sri Lanka or else the international context. Ransika, Ransika, are you referring to the multinational companies in Sri Lanka or is the other countries as well?
Sri Lanka, madam.
Okay, so then multinational companies, in Sri Lanka.
Okay, madam.
Right. Harshani. Absent. Abhinaya. Absent.
Excuse me, madam. I have updated my topic.
Okay. It's there. Sorry. The impact of digital transformation on financial accounting practices. Okay. Evidence from the... You are taking the evidence from accountants, auditors, and the other professionals. So therefore, we'll take the financial professionals. So then it includes accounting, auditors, and the other professionals as well. So therefore, we'll take here evidence from the financial professionals. Evidence from the financial professionals. For the research topic, don't keep the full stop. We are not taking the full stop to the research topics. Right. Purni. Absent.
Madam, I am number 11. Somehow I missed the message and I couldn't upload the topic. Shall I share
Can
the
you share
screen
the
now?
screen? Yes, you can share the screen.
madam.
Quickly do it.
Madam, is it visible?
Yes, it's visible. What's the research topic? Financial literacy, financial attitude, and financial behavior of university students in Sri Lanka. For what? Financial behavior. It should be financial literacy and financial attitudes on financial behavior. Okay? Financial
Okay.
literacy and financial attitudes on financial behavior of university students university or else the undergraduates. Right? University undergraduate in Sri Lanka. Okay, no?
Okay, madam.
If you want, you can record the session as well. I hope it's recording. But if you want to record some small clips, you can make the recordings as well. No issues. Right. Number 12, the impact of corporate taxation changes on plantation industry in Sri Lanka. Okay. What's the dependent variable here? The impact of corporate taxation changes. For what? Plantation
Screen.
industry in Sri Lanka, that's the dependent, sorry, that's a sample. What's
Ma'am,
your
we can't see the screen.
Hope it's visible to you all now, right?
Yes.
Okay. The impact of corporate taxation changes. For what? Yes, for what? If you are going to identify the opportunities, policy implications, so definitely it would be a neither qualitative research. We can't allow the qualitative research topics for as your research proposal. So I ask you to incorporate, not to incorporate these things. Because why we are not allowing the qualitative research. The impact of corporate taxation changes. For what? DV is missing here. Are you there?
Yes, miss.
What's your DV, Puta?
The corporate taxation changes.
That's the
Policy.
independent variable. Corporate taxation, that's going to be changed. Okay? You are asking the impact of corporate taxation changes for what? Tax වෙනස් වෙනකොට මොකටද මේ බලන්න යන්නේ?
Plantation industry වලට impact වෙන විදිහ.
Plantation industry එකේ මොකටද impact වෙන්නේ? මේ research topic හරිම precise වෙන්න ඕන. It should be very specific. Plus it should be matched with the dependent and independent variable. What we are doing is we are doing the research. No? Why we are doing the research? Since there is an issue or is problem at the society level. මේ ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එක තමයි කන්වර්ට් කරන්න. ඒතර ටොපික් එකක් මොනවා හරි ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් කරගෙන ආවට බෑ අපිට. ඩිපෙන්ඩන්ට් එකක් ඉන්ඩිපෙන්ඩන්ට් එකක් දාගත්තට බෑ මේවා ගැලපෙන්න ඕන. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපිට හිතෙනවනේ මොකද්ද මේ කරන්න කියලා යූස්ලස් දෙයක් කරනකොට. ඒ නිසා පුතා my question එක තමයි ඔයා ප්ලාන්ටේෂන් ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකේ මොකටද බලන්නේ? ටැක්ස් වෙනස් නිකන් හිතලා බලන්නකෝ. ටැක්ස් වෙනස් කරනකොට ප්ලාන්ටේෂන් ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකට නෙමෙයිනේ බලපාන්නේ ප්ලාන්ටේෂන් ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකේ මොකක් හරි දෙයකට බලපාන. මොකද්ද?
Performance, profitability.
එහෙනම් ඔයා දැන් හිතලානේ කියන්නේ. නේද? එහෙම බෑ. Dependent variable should be a very precise one. Okay? You need to incorporate the dependent variable.
Okay.
That's my suggestion for this. Right? Okay. Identify the dependent variable. DV. Include the DV, yeah?
Okay.
Right. The impact of cash flow management on the financial health of the SMEs in Sri Lanka. Okay. The environmental reporting. Okay. Environmental reporting impact to decisions of the potential investors. Surya.
Yes, miss.
Okay, what is a dependent variable?
Decisions of potential investors.
So then it should be the impact of environmental reporting practices. The environmental reporting practices ne balapanne. A1 practices ne, the practices are the things that the organizations are doing. So therefore the impact of environmental reporting practices. Practices for what? On decisions of potential investors, Sri Lanka. Right? Or else you can mention, you can take it as a here, the impact of the environmental reporting practices on decisions of the potential investors listed in CSC. You have to identify you are going to take the 60 organizations in the share market. So therefore, better to incorporate it as the decisions of potential investors listed in Colombo Stock Exchange, Sri Lanka. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Hansini, impacts of tax rate on economic growth in Sri Lanka. The impact of tax rate. The impact of changes of tax rate. The impact of changes in tax rate. Changes in tax rate or else tax rate. It may be tax rate. Hansini, the impact of tax rate. Tax rate on economic growth. Economic growth of Sri. Hansini. Which tax you are going to consider about? Tax rate. Are you going to consider about the VAT, WST, personal tax, the corporate tax, and likewise what sort of categories that you are going to refer? Better to incorporate that category here. For example, the impact of direct tax changes or else the impact of direct tax rates. What is indirect tax rate? WST rates on economic growth of the Sri Lanka. So therefore, better to specify your tax rate to the relevant to the specific area. Mention. See here, you have mentioned it, Putta. So then what you can do is you just incorporate the impact of direct taxes and the indirect taxes on economic growth of Sri Lanka. That's okay. That's good. Then that is good. Okay. So then the gig economy and the impact of the millionaires generations in Sri Lanka. Gig economy and impact of millionaire generation. Kaluarachigi. Impact of which one? Gig economy. How the gig economy impact for the millennial generation for their what purpose? Growth, neither. The spending behavior, gig economy and the spending behavior. Or it's the impact of the gig economy and the spending behavior of the millennial generations in Sri Lanka. The gig economy and the buying behavior, purchasing behavior of the millionaires in Sri Lanka. Likewise, so you have to identify, or else you need to specify your dependent variable. Your dependent variable is not the millionaire generations in Sri Lanka. That may be the sample, Bhuta. See here. The sample and the dependent variable is similar. So therefore, just an example, purchasing behavior. I hope the person is not at the lectures. There are two students who are not at the lectures but previously informed me. That's why I hope they have colored it as a red color. So therefore the other students,
Madam, I am there.
the please.
Hello, madam, I'll be there. Number 18, Chatushki.
Now you are here, no? Okay, are you clear on what I'm saying to you? 17. Are you 17? No. 18. So then please ask the 17 student to change like this, the purchasing behavior or what. This is an example. Ask them to incorporate a dependent variable. Okay. The impact of shareholders' earning on stock prices with the special reference to the hotel and travel sector in Sri Lanka. That's okay. Right. 19. The impact of young professionals' investment decisions of their personal finance. The impact of young professionals. Investment decision on their of their on their personal finance. Am I correct? Your dependent variable is personal finance. Your independent variable is investment decisions of the young professionals. You are going to identify how the investment decisions of these young professionals impact their management of personal finance. Are you there? Silva, Roshini Silva.
Yes, madam.
Okay, the impact of young professionals the impact of young professionals investment decision on personal finance decisions. Investment decisions are with impact to the personal finance decisions. Likewise, you have to specify this one. Personal finance, evidence from the whatever the area you are referring to. Example, the Colombo district, Sri Lanka. Likewise, please limit this evidence. Please limit this research to the specific area. Evidence from Colombo district, Sri Lanka. These are just suggestions. Then it is okay. Dependent is there, independent is there, and your sample is there. Right. Examination of impact of digital an examination of impact of currency fluctuations on international business with the market diversification and the cost competitiveness. Okay. Okay. Right.
Excuse me, miss.
Impact
Sorry
of,
for the disturbing.
give me 1 second. Huh.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Examination of
I'm
impact.
16D.
Okay, we'll take the later on. Huh?
Okay.
An examination of impact of digital fluctuation, currency fluctuations on the international business. For what? Again, same thing. International business is your sample size, right? Or else it may be a sample. And so therefore, for what? In the international businesses, growth of the international business, the expansion of the international business, and or else the growth, whatever the measurable component, profitability of the international businesses, effectiveness of the international businesses. Likewise, international business is a unit of analysis or sample. You have to identify the measurable components that missing here. Measurable component missing here.
Miss, international
Yes.
performance කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන්.
ඒක ඉතින් ඔයා තමයි දැන් performance measure කරන්න පුළුවන් පුතා. International business එකක් ඔයාලට measure මම අනිත් අයටත් එක්ක කියන්න. මේ common error එකක් ඔයාලා හැමෝගෙම තියෙන. International business එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ object එකක්. ඔයාලට මේක තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් lesson number 6. Operationalization and the other one conceptualization. තියෙන first 2-3 slides වල තියෙනවා objects කියලා දැන්. රිසර්ච් එකේ dependent variable එක object එකක් වෙන්න බෑ. මම මේක clearly explain කරා ඔයාලට. ඒක හරියට understand කරගත්ත අය තමයි මේකේ dependent variable incorporate කරලා තියෙන්නේ. object එකක් වෙන්නේ නෑ කොයිම වෙලාවකවත් dependent variable එක. dependent variable එක වෙන්නේ characteristics of a object. For example, student can't be a dependent variable, but the performance of the student can be a dependent variable. So therefore, you have to understand this one. What you have incorporate here, the object. Measurable component is missing. So therefore, please incorporate that one. So then it is okay. Right. Or else characteristics. Character. Right. So then effect of the social media and online forums on the stock market behavior along with their justification. What do you mean by the along with their justification? Whose justifications? Their justifications. How do they are here again? What you can do is you can incorporate the customers with the customers along with the customers justification. Likewise, unit of analysis is not clear here. Please change this. Right. Power of auditing on financial stability and corporate performance in Sri Lankan companies. Okay. So all of you, or if you are taking the companies, Sri Lankan companies, better Sri Lankan companies, so there may be thousands of companies, Sri Lankan companies. So there are private companies, so there are the non-private, non-liability, limited liability companies, the unlimited liability companies. Likewise, company, there are a lot of companies. So therefore, better to limit this company. So that is why normally we are taking the CSC company. So then we need to refer the CSC companies only. So therefore, just a recommendation from my end, don't incorporate the word Sri Lankan companies. Limit these companies to the specific area. Sometimes it may be plantation or sometimes it may be the manufacturing companies likewise. If you can't limit that your study to the whatever the industry, 20 industries we have as per the CSC, just limit your study for the CSC companies. Right? Or else just limit your study for the SMEs or as medium organizations or the small organizations where you can extract those companies from a published source. Otherwise, you have to find the companies, you have to collect the data from each and every company in Sri Lanka. So which is little bit a huge task to you.
Excuse me, madam.
Hmm.
Madam, මම 21 ස්ටඩන්ට් මට දැනගන්න පුළුවන්ද මගේ ඉන්ඩිපෙන්ඩන්ට් වේරියබල් එකයි ඩිපෙන්ඩන්ට් වේරියබල් එකයි හරිද කියලා?
Social media online platforms on the stock market behavior. මං හිතන්නේ ඔයා මේක ගන්න ඇත්තේ මේ මට හිතන විදිහට මම හිතලා තමයි හිතේ social media වල stock market එක ගැන යනකොට මොන හරි ads අනම්මනම් යනකොට සහ online platform එකේ එක අපිට දේවල් එනවනේ එක එක ads සමහර දේවල් වගේ advertisements එහෙම නැත්නම් post වගේ දේවල් එනකොට stock market එකට කෙනෙක්ගේ තියෙන behavior එක එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒව නිතර නිතර දකින්නකොට අපිට stock market එකට යන්න හිතෙනවද purchase කරන්න හිතෙනවද කියන එක තමයි බලන්නේ කියලා මම හිතන්නේ. ඒක එහෙමද?
ඔව් මැඩම්.
එහෙනම් හරි. එහෙනම් ඔයාගේ ගන්න ඕන alone කියලා නම් අපි ගන්නෙ නෑ සාමාන්‍යයෙන්. reference වගේ කියලා තමයි අපි research topic එකකට include කරන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් evidence. එහෙම නැත්නම් with special reference to. අපි ඔන්න ඔය වගේ words තමයි පුතා ගන්න. ඒ නිසා along with නැතුව reference to customers justification. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයා මේක limit කරන social media refer කරන customers ලට. එහෙම නැත්නම් social media refer කරන investors ලට. Along not along then so then special reference to the young adults investors justifications. Likewise you limit that.
Thank you madam.
හරි නේද? දැන් dependent independent දිහා බලපුවම තේරෙන්න ඕනේ මේක practicability එකක් තියෙනවද කියන එක ඔයාලට දැනෙන්න ඕනේ. Okay, the impact of macroeconomic factors on the stock market performance. Okay. During the economic crisis in Sri Lanka. Right. Okay, the impact of digital marketing on customers' engagement in Sri Lankan hotel industry. So, what is the relevance of this research topic to the accounting and finance field? Is there a 24? Yes. Are you there? Yes. Are you there?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So what is the link of this research topic to the accounting and finance field? Digital marketing and the customer engagement, purely the marketing one. They have a previous research topic as well. Marketing mix one. I reject that one. If you have any justification for your research topic, digital marketing on the customer engagement, since it is a marketing one, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, madam. I will change it.
No, you do have justification. I didn't ask you to change it. What I need is your justification.
Yes, marketing means the company it is mingle with the development of the company, no? That's what I focus.
Sorry?
The
No,
marketing
I
will.
mean how you can link that digital marketing on the accounting field. So you need to refer the research on the accounting and finance field. No? So therefore, how you
Yes.
can identify digital marketing to the accounting field. For just a suggestion, if you can take the digital marketing, the impact of digital marketing tools on the financial performance. So that is okay. Financial performance is the ultimately going to the accounting field. No? That's okay. I just asking why you have taken this customer engagement instead of the accounting and finance dependent variable.
This customer is directly combined with the sales, no?
That's why you have taken it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without customer, there is no sales.
Without customer, there is no sales. That is not my question. I can understand that one, but just I'm asking your research topic should be the account should within the accounting and finance field, no? So this is the account. This is not the accounting field. This is the purely marketing research. Therefore, my recommendation, please convert this research topic or else please link the research topic to the accounting and finance field by changing one variable. It may be the dependent or it may be the independent variable. That is up to you.
Okay, madam. I got it.
Okay. Recommendation, please change the customer engagement and include the accounting and finance research, the dependent variable.
Ma'am, I'm number 25. Ma'am, I couldn't update the topic. If I tell you now, can you update it now, please?
I can't update. If you have the document, you can share it.
Okay, let me share it.
Okay.
Can you see it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Can you? Yeah. So my topic is an investigation into the. Sorry.
Yes, you can
the
read.
impact.
The
impact.
Go.
This is the final topic.
You have 6 research topic, not 6 research topic. You have 6 pages, ne? For the research topic.
I'm
Rewritten
going to tell
research topics. You are going to rewrite it, ne? Okay. The impact of exchange rate volatility on the international trade. Exchange volatility on the international trade. Where?
Maybe I'm trying to focus on the export industry.
You have to incorporate that here. Okay. So then it is okay.
Variables, okay. Or do I need
Yes.
to change?
No. Exchange rate on the international trade. It's okay. International trade, it's exactly character. So you can take the data regarding the international trade. There are a lot of measurements. That's a kind of a economic research. International trade. Okay. She's okay.
And I have another topic. Can you just suggest me which one is the most suitable one, ma'am?
No, I can't do it. You decide whatever the best one. So then you present it. I will comment on it. ඊට පස්සේ අර කසාද බැන්දෝ වගේ තමයි. මගුල් කපුකම් කරන්න එපා කියන්නේ. මේ වගේ තමයි. මිස් තමයි ඇයි මිස් කිව්වේ මට එහෙම තමයි කිව්වේ. ඇයි මිස් කිව්වේ අර එදා මට කරන්න කියලා. අන්තිමට කරගන්න බැරුණා ඊට පස්සේ මම තමයි වග කියන්නේ. ඒ නිසා ඔයා බැඳගන්න මම හොඳ නරක කියන්න. What is the other topic?
The first one. An investigation into the factors influencing private limited companies' reluctance to invest in the share market.
That's also private limited companies. The fact that it should be correct like this. Factors affecting for the I can't exactly suggest that word. Factors affecting why the private companies are reluctant to investigate. It should be corrected like that. Why the companies are limiting these factors. There should be a specific word. We can't take the words why and likewise. Private companies are reluctant to invest for what?
Invest in share market shares.
Private companies.
Yeah, they can.
That means you are that means you are considering about why the private companies as a shareholder is not going to invest in the other companies which are listed in the CSC. That's also a good research topic.
Why they are not going to buy shares?
Good. That's a practical one. That's also good. Other previously you shown research topic that is regarding the econometric study. Right? So you just need to run the time series analysis for that research. But this is your second research topic that is contemporary issue. That's good. You can develop it also. And it should be correct like this. Factors affecting to not to invest in the share market by the private companies or else not to invest in the share market with special reference to the private companies in Sri Lanka. Why they are reluctant to invest. Factors affecting to factors affecting for the reluctance or whatever the word. Invest in the share market. Evidence from the private companies in Sri Lanka.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Investing.com. Right, 26. Mary Shashikala Sevwandi, absent. 27. The impact of tax evasion practices on the national revenue, a study of Sri Lanka shipping industry. Okay. Tax evasion practices on national revenue, Sri Lankan shipping industry. The question, national revenue and the Sri Lankan shipping industry. National revenue reflecting the Sri Lankan context. So if you are taking the shipping industry, how you can take the national revenue? That's a questionable. ජාතික ආදායමට බලපානවා වගේ දෙයක් තමයි මට අදහස් වෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඒක කොහොමද හොයාගන්නේ shipping industry එකට? Are you there? Melanie.
Yes, madam. Yes.
How you can link that one to the shipping industry? National revenue කියලා තිබ්බනම් හරි. tax evasion practices on the national revenue, right? So then now you can take, if we are taking the national revenue, that's a Sri Lankan context, no entire Sri Lankan context. So then how you can limit it to the Sri Lankan shipping industry. ඒ shipping industry එක limit කරන්න බෑ. එහෙනම් වන්ට dependent variable එක වෙනස් කරන්න වෙනවා shipping industry එකට ගැලපෙන විදියට. national revenue කියලා අදහස් කරේ මොකද්ද?
ජාතික ආදායම ශ්‍රී ලංකාව.
එතකොට ජාතික ආදායම tax evasion practices ජාතික ආදායමට බලපාන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා ආපහු ඒක shipping industry එකට limit කරන එකේ purpose එක මොකද්ද ඔයාගේ?
ඒ කියන්නේ mainly shipping industry එකේ ඒ අර tax hide කරන එක කියන්නේ කොහොමද බලපාන්නේ කියන එක තමයි බලන්නේ idea එක.
national tax evasion practices national revenue එකට බලපාන ජාතික ආදායමට බලපානවා hike කරනකොට එතකොට ඒක එහෙනම් study කියනද evidence කියලා ගමු. evidence from the Sri Lankan shipping industry. මේකට දත්ත ගන්න Sri Lankan shipping industry එකෙන්. ඒගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද මේ වැඩේ කරන්නේ කියන එක ගැන. Okay?
Okay madam. Thank you.
Evidence, evidence from the Sri Lankan shipping industry. Very good, huh? Good research topic.
Thank you madam.
Right. The transformative impact of technology on accounting practices. Good. In Sri Lanka, implementation in Sri Lanka SME companies. I think the transformation impact of the technology on the accounting practices in or else of SMEs in Sri Lanka. This is very Sri Lanka කියලා දෙකක් දාලා. SME companies, small, medium and enterprises. මම දන්න විදිහට companies කියලා අපි ගන්නෙ නැහැ. Enterprises කියන්නේ ඒකට තමයි. Of SMEs in Sri Lanka. ඉවරයි. SMEs in Sri Lanka. So there are some research topics which are very contemporary to the Sri Lankan context. I really appreciate those research topics. Huh? Right. What is your dependent variable?
Miss ma'am
Transformation impact of technology.
update කරා එක
සාබිත්.
කොහොමද දන්නේ නැති උනේ.
මොකක්ද නැති වෙලා මේක නැති වෙලාද? එහෙනම් කවුරුහරි හොරකම් කරලා.
ඔව් ඒක තමයි නැති. මම
ඔයාලට
ඇඩ්
දෙක
කරා
පාරක්
ඒකට.
ඇඩ් කරන්න බෑනේ මම හයිඩ් කරන්නේ.
නෑ
ෂෙයා කරන එක
එදා
මම
මම ඇඩ් කරා.
එදා ඇඩ් කරාද? හරි ඒක තමයි කවුරුහරි හොරකම් කරලා. මම ඉන්පුට් කරා. Okay, what's the dependent variable? Independent variable. Transformative
independent
impact.
variables තුනක් තියෙනවා.
Transformative, you are identifying the transformative impact via the three independent variables.
Oh yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, accounting practices is the dependent variable. Okay, very good. Huh? Transformative impact of technology, which can be categorized or is capped by the three independent variables, as you mentioned. That's okay. Okay. Right. 29. Assessing the impact of IFRS adaptation. Good. IFRS adaptation on performance of the SMEs in Colombo district, Sri Lanka. Great. Yes, IFRS adaptation. Okay. Wasim, ne? IFRS adaptation. Basim, just a small clarification. Do the SMEs should apply the IFRSs or is that SLFRSs? Are there any IFRSs which are applied to the SMEs context? Basim. Basim missing. I hope it should be SLFRSs. I don't know whether there are some IFRSs which are applied to the SMEs.
Yes, hello,
According
can you
to
hear
my
me?
knowledge. Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are there any IFRSs which are applied to the SMEs in Sri Lanka?
Yes.
What are these IFRSs?
Small companies,
No, but I mean IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards, right?
in
Do
the
the
Sri Lankan
finance, do
context,
the
yeah, it's SLFRSS only should change.
ඒක තමයි පුතා. Here it should be not the IFRSs,
SLFRS,
it
yeah.
should be SLFRSs. I know you have extracted from this one, so that our recent student also doing the research on the same area, and the last year also he also gave the same research comment on the progress presentation. So you are there any SMEs which are applying the IFRSs? IFRSs they are not going to apply the IFRSs. Normally they are what they are applying is the SLFRSs. So therefore you have to identify SLFRS usage and the performance of the SMEs. Samara Vikrama absent.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yes.
I am 030. Can I share the
Ah.
topic?
Yes, you can share. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more, no? Yes. Quickly share your screen, Pita.
Ma'am, can you see that?
No, I can't see. Yes. Effect of the non-performing loan on the banking sector stability in Sri Lanka. Okay, sample. The effect of the non-performing loans on stability, right? The effect of the non-performing loans on stability, right? Right? Yeah, since your sample is commercials bank in Sri Lanka, we'll take it like that. Non-performing loans, the effect of non-performing loans on stability of licensed commercials bank in Sri Lanka. Right. Vijay Sundara. The propensity for the venture into entrepreneurship. A case of urban Sri Lanka. Asela.
Yes, madam.
What's the dependent variable? Okay, by looking at your research
Propensity of
topic,
entrepreneurship.
propensity for the venture into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Is that your independent variable?
Independent propensity of entrepreneurship. Propensity of entrepreneurship.
What is your dependent variable?
Demographic factors, access to finance, motivation, taking a risk, family environment and background.
That should be the independent variables.
Yes.
Dependent variable, propensity of the partnership. What do you mean by the propensity?
Miss mean නැඹුරුතාවය මොට්ටපෙන කෙනෙක් වෙන්න තියෙන නැඹුරුව.
Okay, why do you have taken it as the case of urban Sri Lanka? Urban Sri Lanka?
Basically, I focus on Colombo district.
So then, is that
That is why I put the topic as urban Sri Lanka.
Okay, so the thing is, if we mention it as the case, it may be the case study, which is relevant for the qualitative type. So therefore, you can change it, the propensity for the venture into entrepreneurship. Is that entrepreneurship? Are you sure? Propensity for the venture.
Madam, I can't see the screen.
But yes, I know you can't see the board or else whatever the screen, but I hope you have the research topic with you.
Yes, yes.
You can go through that one. Now is it okay?
Okay, my research.
Propensity for the venture into entrepreneurship. Venture එකක් entrepreneurship වලට convert වෙන්න මොනවද බලපාන factors කියලාද මේ බලන්නේ.
ඔව්.
එතකොට entrepreneurship ද ව්‍යවසායකත්වය.
Yeah.
venture එකක් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද එතකොට?
business එකක්.
business එකක් ව්‍යවසායකත්වය මොකද්ද දෙක අතර තියෙන වෙනස?
දැන් ඇත්තටම මම මේකේ බලන්න ආදන්නේ මේ entrepreneur කෙනෙක් වෙන්න නම් මොනවද තියෙන්න ඕනේ factors කියලා identify කරගන්න
මට ඒක
තමයි.
තේරෙනවා පුතා. ඔයාගේ dependent variable independent variable මට clear. එක ගැටලුවක් නැහැ මට. ඔයා කරන්න යන දේත් clear මට. ඔයාගේ මේ වචන ටිකත් research topic එකේ තියෙන හරිය ටික ලස්සනයි. ඒක හරියම මේ attractive research topic එකක්. but ඒක reflect කරන්නේ නැහැ ඔයා ඇතුලේ මොකද්ද කරන්නේ කියන එක. ඒ wordings ටිකත් හොඳයි. දැන් venture into entrepreneurship කියලා කියන්නේ ඒකේ idea එකක් එන්නේ නැහැනේ. තේරුණාද? ඒ නිසා ඔයා research topic එක වෙනස් කරන්න. dependent variable independent variable ඒවා හැම තියාගන්න. research topic එකකින් dependent independent reflect වෙන විදිහට දෙන්න. venture into the entrepreneurship කියලා entrepreneurship means the ව්‍යවසායකත්වය or else the newly added organization, newly created organization, or venture in the sense the existing business, no? So
Yes.
that is why I asked what is the difference between venture and the entrepreneurship. මේ වචන හරියම පරිස්සමෙන් භාවිතා කරන්න ඕනේ. තේරුණා නේද? එතකොට you have to identify your intention is as a young entrepreneurs what are the reasons behind for this entrepreneurship. Likewise, no, that may be your research. Am I right?
Okay.
How the demographic factor? Am I right?
Oh, yes, madam.
What you are trying to find is the factors behind these entrepreneurs. What are the motivational factors? Is that impacting the motivational factors? Ne? Family environment or is the access to finance? අල්ලි තියනවා the motivation එක තියනවා මේවා තිබුණාම කෙනෙක් entrepreneur කෙනෙක් වෙනවද කියන එකනේ මේ බලන්නේ. එතකොට මේ reflect වෙන්නේ වෙන දෙයක් වගේ. Propensity for the venture into the entrepreneurship. ඒ නිසා ඔයා කරන්න යන දේ topic එකෙන් කියවෙන්නේ නැහැ හරියට. ඒකයි මගේ තියෙන issue එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ research එක ගොඩාක් හොඳයි. Okay? You change the research topic. To reflect මොකද්ද?
topic එක වෙනස් කරලා submit කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ මිස්?
ඔව් ඒකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. topic එක විතරයි වෙනස් කරන්න. ඇතුළේ කිසිම දෙයක් වෙනස් වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඔයා කරන දේ reflect වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයා මේක chat GPT වගේ දෙයකින් ගන්න ඇත්තේ.
නෑ.
නැද්ද?
නෑ.
නැත්නම් හොඳයි. ඔයා හිතලාමද ගත්තේ?
නෑ මම මේ research papers කියුවා මම ඒවා පොඩ්ඩක් ස්ටඩි කරලා තමයි මේ topic එක පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් කරලා ගත්තේ.
ඒකට කමක්. ඒක හරි ඒක හොඳයි. ඒක හොඳ approach එකක්. ඒක හොඳ නෑ. දැන් chat GPT ගත්තත් ඒකේ වරදක් නෑ. හැබැයි අර meaning එක reflect වෙන්නේ නෑ. ඒක මම venture into the entrepreneurship කියන එක පොඩි confusion එකක් තියෙනවා. propensity කියන වචනේ හොඳයි හැබැයි. You keep the propensity word. And then you change the venture into venture and the entrepreneurship. And plus don't include the word the case. Right? You can take the
urban Sri Lanka.
Urban Sri Lanka. Just my suggestion, if you can take the young entrepreneurs, right? So that is more practical. Young entrepreneurs. Young entrepreneurs in the sense the entrepreneurs who are in between the 25 to 40. Likewise, no. That's a contemporary issue. Okay?
Okay.
Good research topic. Huh? It's contemporary one. The impact of artificial intelligence on the finance reporting accuracy. Where? In Sri Lankan listed companies. Yeah, sample is missing. of listed companies in Sri Lanka. Listed companies in Sri Lanka. Right. HIMARS. Evaluating the effectiveness of audit procedure in detecting financial fraud in large corporations. Large corporations, how you can identify the large corporations? HIMARS. How you can identify the large corporations? ගිහිල්ලා බලනවාද බිල්ඩින් එක ලොකුයිද එහෙමද කියලාද ගන්නෙ පුතේ? Yes, large corporations, how you can identify it? Yes. Better to identify, better to change the sample. Ne? Why? As I previously explained you, it may be the CSC, it may be the manufacturing, it may be the apparel company. So those are listed in the CSC. Then when you are taking the data, you can easily take the data. Large corporations reflect the large companies. How you can find the large? What is the criteria behind that? So therefore, better to change this sample. Large corporations to the other. Right, the last person. The role of blockchain in real-time financial auditing and fraud prevention of garment and textile industries in BOI zone Avisavilla. Okay, good. Blockchain. Madhushankar. Are there any blockchain practices in the textile industries? Yes, are there any blockchain practices in the finance and auditing in these textile industries? Yes or no? Are there any blockchain practices? You have to identify that one. Otherwise, when you are doing the research, you don't have the data to collect. So therefore, just identify research topic, the technically okay, dependent, independent, the sample is okay, but you need to identify the practicability of this blockchain in the finance and auditing activities in the textile and garment industries. Otherwise, you will be in a trouble. Okay, right. Now coming back.
Madam. Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Madhushankar.
Yes, madam. I am unable to update my research topic. Can I share my document?
What is your research topic? What is your index number?
18A exemption 006.
Okay. Now, right. So this is for you all. Now I was unable to update your research topic via the Google form here. I can't type it and I can't type the research topic independent and dependent variable. So therefore, those who not include their research topic independent dependent variable, please share your screen and tell me what is your research topic and independent variable and the dependent variable. Right? I will again go through with the alphabetical or else the registration order. So then I can cross-check who are the persons who didn't present their research topic to me. Now this is the second chance. So therefore, exemption student, Putta, can you wait until I'm taking your research topic?
Sure.
Okay. 16D weekend 004. Oscar. Okay, the impact of Oscar.
Hello, madam. Can you hear me?
Oscar.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello, madam.
004. Oscar. What is in? I will take
Hello, madam.
I will again go through your registration numbers. Okay. So therefore, if you didn't include your research topic, please wait until your chance comes. Right? 004. Askar. Okay. The next one, 16.
Miss 16 is 003.
Okay, tell me. The role of AI and robo advanced financial literacy. Financial literacy and the investment decisions of the first-time stock market investors. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. The other person, 006. 006. Another. Right. 001. Ahmed. The impact of digital currency on the accounting standards. Accounting standards. This is not suitable as your research dependent variable. Accounting standard and the digital currencies. No any link between this IV and DV. No? So therefore change it. Right? I hope the person is not there. So therefore I'm not going to comment it. If the friends of this first person is there, please ask the student to change this dependent variable. This is totally wrong dependent variable. Why? Digital currency and the accounting standards. How we can link those things? Dependent variable is not matched with the independent variable. So therefore, please ask that person to change it. Right. Okay. We'll go to the 16. Pabara.
Excuse me, madam.
Pabara.
Excuse me, madam. This is Angelo.
What is your
Actually,
index number?
I'm a friend of
Yes,
Pabara. Actually,
okay,
she's
Angelo, we'll come to your research topic once we
no,
discuss
not
the.
not about that. Not about that, madam. No, actually, she is having a brother's wedding tomorrow. So she said that she won't be able to join. But I have gathered her information like the topic and independent. Is it
Okay, you can
okay if I
share.
share them?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, you share. That's good.
Can you see the screen, madam?
Yes.
Okay.
Pabara, 16, no?
Yeah.
But we are not including the words how. Right? Questionable formats are not used for the research topic. So therefore, we'll correct it. Technological readiness. Neither.
Yes.
Affect the impact of technological readiness. Okay. The impact of technological readiness on adaptation of digital currency in Sri Lanka.
Impact of technological readiness.
Technology on adaptation of digital currency in Sri Lanka. Okay, no?
Okay.
Good. Pabara. Okay. So then we'll next one. Muthukumar.
Hello.
Yes, Muthukumar.
Hello.
Can you please share your screen?
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, miss. I'm still on my way, miss. Can I tell you the details, miss? Is it okay with you?
How I can comment on when you are reading?
Yeah. Could you please be online, miss? I'll try to share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah, please, miss. Thank you.
Okay, so then I will take your one after the last person. Nah? Okay. Dilution. Marketing mix person. Anyway, 21. Friends of the delusion, please ask the student to change the research topic entirely. We can't accept this is a marketing mix research. Huh? Right. Angelo, your
Yes,
turn.
madam.
Share your screen now. Saturjan, you can fix your issues and later on we'll take your one. Huh?
Yeah, sure, miss. Sure.
Okay. The impact of workplace stress on the employee productivity of banking sector. Okay. The impact of workplace stress on employee productivity. Evidence from which banking sector? Commercial banks or the specialization bank or entirely from both two sections?
I have specified commercial banks, man. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So then the impact of workplace stress on the employee productivity, evidence from licensed commercial banks in Sri Lanka. Productivity, evidence from licensed commercial banks in Sri Lanka.
Impact of workplace stress under or on, man?
On putte.
On.
How the impact, how the workplace stress impacting for the employee productivity. We are taking the evidence from the commercial bank in Sri Lanka.
Okay, man.
Right.
Yes, me, miss. I'm 20. Shall I screen?
Muthukumar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall I share the screen?
Okay. Then the previously person called the boy? He's
Yeah,
not the Muthukumar?
Yeah.
Okay, Buddha. Shrika, ne?
Yeah.
Shrika Muthukumar. Okay, share your screen. Quickly do it. So we have only 14 minutes. Quickly do it.
Is this visible?
Yes, the impact of robotic automation in transforming audit documentation and the reporting for the local firms. What are you referring to the local firms? What sort of firms?
Firms like small or big firms, like in
Audit
Colombo
firms. Ne,
district.
it should be the for the local audit firms in Colombo district. Otherwise, we can't identify what do you mean by the firms. What sort of firms? Okay.
Yeah.
Then okay, huh? Right. Angelo,
Is this
okay.
okay for
Yes,
independent?
okay. That's okay. Technically independent, dependent, and the sample, okay.
Hello, miss. I'm Askar. I'm now joining.
Yes. I marked your one. No chance
Is it
for you
okay,
now.
miss? Oh,
Yes. Dependent, independent, the robotic processor automation, implementation. On automation, implementation, those two words are not suitable. You remove just one word. It may be sometime automation or implementation on financial performance and the workplace dynamics in Sri Lankan large scale enterprises. Okay. Again, my question is how you are referring the large scale enterprises which uses the robotic process automation. So therefore, you just need to specify the companies which are referring only the robotic process practices.
yes,
And
miss. I choose 4 companies, miss. John Keels Holdings, 8 Constance PLC, Dialogue Garciata, and LOLC Holding PLC.
Okay. So then it is okay. What do you mean by the workplace dynamics? That means robotic processes towards the financial performance and workplace dynamics. Ne? That means
Yes,
you
miss.
have the two dependent variables.
Yeah, miss.
Okay, that's good. The comment is please remove the automation or implementation, or else take the necessary words for the implementation as well as the automation. Okay.
Okay, miss. So
The impact. So then you can take the impact of implementation of robotic process automation.
okay, I changed them. Change the topic.
Okay.
So okay.
The impact of implementation of robotic process automation on financial performance and the workplace dynamics in large scale enterprises in Sri Lanka. Enterprises in Sri Lanka. It should be Sri Lanka. There should be Sri Lanka word at the end of that research topic. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So
Excuse
then
me, miss.
Pabara we take, and then Angelo we talk. Situ.
Hello,
Yes.
I'm Mubashir. Shall I share my screen, miss?
Mubashir, what is your index number?
98.
Can you wait until I'm taking the others one? I'm
Okay,
just taking the 25th one. So then it will be very easy to me catch your presentations, because I'm taking this one as a presentation. I'm marking it here. If I'm taking random wise, it may be a little bit confusion to me. So ultimately, I can't able to identify those who have presented and not presented. So therefore, can you please wait until your turn comes?
Okay, madam.
Okay, right. So then 25th one, give me a 5 seconds. Huh? Okay, we'll start. 25th. Yasoda.
Miss, shall I share my screen?
Okay, quickly share your screen. So we have just 10 minutes.
This is my research topic. The impact of workplace mental health initiatives on employee well-being in the Sri Lankan licensed commercial banking finance sector.
Banking and finance sector. Sri Lankan licensed commercials banks, පුතා. How you can link the finance sector? Finance sector කියන එක එතනට ගැලපෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් finance sector සහ licensed commercials bank වෙන්න ඕන. එහෙම වුණොත් ඒකේ කිසිම suitability එකක් නැහැනේ. එහෙනම් ගන්න ඕන banks and finance sector කියලා. එහෙම නැත්නම් licensed commercials bank නම් licensed commercials bank විතරයි. finance sector කියන එක අයින් කරන්න. එහෙම නැතුවට දෙකම ගන්න ඕන නම් commercial banks කියලා ගන්න එපා. banking and the finance sector කියලා ගන්න.
Okay, miss. එතකොට licensed commercial කියන එක අයින් කරලා banking finance sector කියලා දාන්නද?
එහෙම ඔයාගේ suitability එක problem එක තියෙන්නේ ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි දෙකේ නම් ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි දෙකම ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් කරන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් commercials bank වල විතරයි නම් පුතා license commercials banks in ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියලා ගන්න. ආයෙ මෙතන finance sector කියලා ගන්න එපා. ඒක ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. එතකොට ඔයා බලන්න license එතකොටම අපිට හිතෙනවා license specialization banks වල මේ ප්‍රශ්න නැද්ද කියන එක. ඒ දෙන්නම cover finance ආ banking දෙකම ගන්න companies ගන්නවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් specialize කරලා license commercials bank විතරක් ගන්න.
Okay, ma'am. Sri Lankan
තේරුණාද?
banking finance sector. Oh.
ශ්‍රී ලංකන් එහෙම නැත්නම් employee well-being in finance and banking sector ශ්‍රී ලංකා.
Okay.
Right.
Dependent variable and independent variable.
Okay, it's okay. Okay. This is okay. Yes.
Okay.
We
Thank
have
you.
checked your one during the class time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. You are 30.
No, I am 66 Nahwi.
So I can't just again tell that one again and again. Please wait until your turn comes. I'm taking your presentation again according to the order. I'm checking 25th one and 30th one. So once
Okay.
your turn comes, you present it. Otherwise, it may be missed to me.
Okay.
Silva, Bilan Tivankar.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Can you please share your screen?
Yes. Is it visible, miss?
Yes. Okay. So what is your dependent variable?
Here I have taken the level of awareness of the capital market.
Then the
And
level of
accessibility of the capital market as well as an investment tool.
Demographic factors.
It's the independent variables.
So where are the independent variables in the research topic? No independent variables to the research topics. Neither. The level of general awareness of the accessibility and the awareness of the capital markets. Please incorporate the independent variables as well.
Miss, can you explain how the topic should be?
What you are going to find?
මේක මිස් අර කියන්නේ කැපිටල් මාකට් එක ගැන මේ තියෙන දැන් කට්ටිය තියෙන අවෑනස් එක සම්බන්ධ කියන්නේ ජෙනරල් දැන් අද කාලේ ඉන්න කට්ටියගේ ඒකේ ටාගට් කරලා තින්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ඇඩල්ට්ස්ලයි යුනිවර්සිටි ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ලයි ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල්ස්ලයි ඒගොල්ලන්.
එතකොට ඔයාගේ dependent variable එකක් නැද්ද? Independent variable එකක් නැද්ද?
Independent variable එක යන්නේ මිස් අර age category එක බලපානවා.
ඒ කියන්නේ age එක බලපාන්නේ කොහොමද awareness එකට කියලාද බලන්නේ?
අදාළ දැන් අපි ගත්තොත් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් ලගේ දැන් ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල්ස් ලගේ කිව්වම වේරී වෙනවනේ සමහර අයගේ. එතකොට ඒකයි තව ජෙන්ඩර් එකයි
ඒවා පුතා moderating factors. මං හිතන්නේ moderating factors. ඔයාට research එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන් to identify the just level of the awareness and the accessibility. One way ANOVA can be applied here. So then you have to identify the capital level of මට ඔයා කරන්න යන්නේ clear නෑ ඒකයි වැඩේ. awareness එක බලන්න පුළුවන්. acceptability එක බලන්නත් පුළුවන් capital markets වල. කාගෙන් හරි data collect කරගෙන. එතකොට gender මොනවද කියන එක මට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. demographic factors awareness වලට බලපානවද කියන එක කිසිම practicability එකක් නැහැ. financial literacy ගන්න පුළුවන් trust in capital market. ඒවා awareness වලට සහ awareness වලට නම් ගන්න බෑ පුතා. acceptability වලට නම් ගන්න පුළුවන්. right? accessibility එහෙම නැත්නම් accessibility කියලාත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. acceptability කියන ඔයා මේ words ටික කොහෙන් හරි වෙන කොහෙන් හරි ගන්න ඇත්තේ. ඒකයි මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ. awareness කියලා කියන්නේ දැනුවත් වෙනවා කියන එක නෙවෙයි දැනුවත් වෙන්න age එක බලපානවද කියන එක අද බලන්න යන්නේ.
අදාළ ඒ කියන්නේ age demographic factors වලින් ගත්තොත් එහෙම.
එහෙනම් the factors affecting for the levels of general awareness. factors මොනවද? general awareness එකට. awareness of capital markets as an investment tool in Sri Lanka.
Factors affecting
for the level of general awareness. Of capital markets. Capital market as an investment tool in Sri Lanka. Right. හරි නේද? එතකොට දැන් මේ factors ටික දාගන්න. දැන් එතකොට acceptability කියන එකට ගන්න බෑ පුතා. acceptability කියන එකට age එක ගන්න බෑනේ. ඔයාට ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඒත් කමක් නැහැ. එතකොට ඔයාට ගන්න පුළුවන් factors affecting for the level of general awareness and the acceptability. ඒතර factors ටික දාගන්න. හරිද? හා.
හරි.
Okay. Right.
Excuse me, miss.
Bilano, okay, no?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Can we take a base paper from another country and do the research for in Sri Lankan point of view?
Yes. It's okay. No issue.
Okay, thank you.
Saturjan. Saturjan.
Hello.
Yes. Can you share the screen?
Yeah, sure, miss. Please be online. Is it visible, miss?
Your FB is visible.
Hello. Sorry?
Your FB account is visible to us. Now it's okay. My mage යාළුවයි කියලා
Now it's okay now.
But I can't see your screen, Puta. How AI impact? How AI?
Yeah. How AI impact academic performance in Sri Lanka? So it should be changed as the AI impact academic performance in Sri Lanka. Then the dependent variable is
it should be mentioned as the impact of AI. AI, we are not taking AI, we have to take the artificial intelligence, right? The impact of artificial intelligence on academic performance, evidence from the undergraduate in Sri Lanka. Okay?
Yeah, sure, miss, sure. Then the dependent variable is academic performance of undergraduate students. Then the independent variable is use of artificial intelligence tools such as ChatGPT, Grammarly, those kind of
Okay.
independent variables.
What you can do is, Pata, you just take the management undergraduate. So then you can link your research to the accounting field. Accounting, no? What you can take, you take the accounting undergraduates. Okay?
Oh,
So
yeah,
then you can
sure, miss.
link your research to the accounting field.
Yeah, sure, miss.
Okay.
Then the sample is the sample consisted of over undergraduate students from public and private universities across Sri Lanka.
Yes, who are following the accounting degrees, huh?
Yeah, sure, miss.
Specify
Sure.
that one.
Yeah, definitely, miss.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Right. 58. Maulana.
Excuse me, madam.
Excuse
Can
me.
you hear me?
Yes. You are Maulana.
Yes, Miss, I am Maulana.
Okay. Share your
Excuse me,
screen,
madam.
Pata.
Sure, ma'am.
Excuse me, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Yes, Pata, tell me.
Yeah, I'm 46, but my number is not mentioned there.
Why is that?
I think I wasn't registered in that our attendance register because I had some payment issues. Now it's sorted, but it's not
Okay,
updated
okay.
yet. I think.
46,
Shall I
no?
share my one? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. What is your name?
Ahmed, J.R. Ahmed.
J.R. Ahmed. Ne? Just to type me, just. Okay. Please share screen.
And I shared already, ma'am. My number 58.
Okay. Right. We'll take the 58 one and we'll go to the 46. Ahmed?
Okay, ma'am. That's it.
Okay, 58 because you already shared the screen. No, that's why. The role of sustainable accounting practices in corporate financial reporting. In Sri Lanka, or else you have to limit, you have to take the you need to remove the Sri Lankan context and just incorporate the specific area or else industry to the as your sample.
Okay, ma'am.
But you are just taking the public listed companies, no? You take that one to the research topic. The role of the sustainable reporting practices incorporates financial reporting of listed companies in Sri Lanka.
Sure, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. දැන් මම මේ කියන ඒවා ඒ විදිහටම තියෙන්න ඕන. Otherwise I'm going to cross check your research proposals with the recording. මොනවා හරි අදාගෙන අවිල්ල මට පෙන්නලා ඊට පස්සේ ඒක research topic එකේ තිබුණ නැත්නම් ඔන්න පුතා ප්‍රශ්නයක්. Right? Okay. 46 Ahmed. Share screen Ahmed.
Yes, ma'am. Is it visible now?
Yes. The barriers to tax compliance among the informal SMEs in Sri Lanka. You just identify the barriers. Ne? What are the barriers? Lack
Yes,
of awareness, knowledge, complex tax procedures, high tax rate, okay, barriers to tax compliance. Okay. Why do you have taken the level of tax compliance as a dependent variable? If it is level of tax compliance, you have to take that one to the research topic as well. We'll remove the barrier. We'll remove the level. Right? So we'll keep it as a barriers to tax compliance. Why we can't obey to the tax compliance barriers among the informal SMEs in Sri Lanka? Just a suggestion. Dependent variable, just a tax compliance with that.
Tax compliance.
Barriers reflecting the independent variable. Just a suggestion, since you are taking the SMEs in Sri Lanka, you can just limit your study for the whatever the district or the province. Right? SMEs in Western Province, SMEs in the Kalutara district, and likewise you can just incorporate that space to the research topic. Barriers to the tax compliance among informal SMEs in Western Province, Sri Lanka. Right.
Zero.
Province Sri Lanka. A very contemporary issue, huh? Good. Very good. Right. Okay. Barriers. Right. Muthukumar. Okay. Now 58. Maulana. You presented, no? Kumar. Lasanta Kumar. 59. Madhushankar. 70. Danushka Madhushankar. Pasindu.
Miss Inno.
Pasindu. Pasindu doya.
Excuse me, Miss.
Danushka.
Oh, Miss.
Danushka.
Oh, Miss Danushka.
You share your screen.
Miss me. Mas screen share කරන්න Miss.
Share කරන්න, share කරන්න.
Miss share කරා Mr.
The role of blockchain in the real-time finance and origin fraud prevention. මේක කරානේ කවුරු හරි පුතේ. ඔයාලා බැච් එකේ එක්කෙනෙක් කරා. මේකමයි මේ රිසර්ච් ටොපික් එකම තමයි.
Government industry.
ඔව්. ඔයා 70ද?
16D Miss.
මේ අවසාන මෙන්න මේ රිසර්ච් ටොපික් එකත් බලන්නකෝ ඒකමනේ පුතා තියෙන්නේ. මේ මధుශංක බලන blockchain in real time finance and auditing fraud prevention garment and textile industry in the BOI zone අවිස්සාවෙල්ල.
ඔව් මිස් ඒ මන් තමයි මම මේ.
ඔයාද?
ඔව්.
හරි එහෙනම් හරි. හරි. Okay that's okay. මම වගේ එක question එකක් ඇහුවා මේ blockchain practices තියෙනවද garments වල? finance industry එකේ?
සාමාන්‍ය තියෙනවා මිස් මේ අර net ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ network ERP systems එහෙම තියෙනවනේ මිස් ඒවත් එක තමයි ඒක depend වෙන්න ගත්තේ මේ ඒ කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය මිස් ERP system එක through කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියලා තමයි මම මේකෙදි මේ මගේ idea එක ගත්තේ එතකොට මිස් dependent variables වලට ගත්තා transparency එකයි මේ
හරි ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ ඒක තියෙනවා practices තියෙනවා නම් කමන්නේ
ඔව් මිස් මේකේ blockchain role of blockchain technology කියලා දාන්නද මිස් නැත්නම් මේක blockchain කියලාම තියන්නද මිස්
technologies කියලා incorporate වෙනවා නම් පුතා තව specify වෙන එක හොඳයි
හරි මිස් එතකොට මිස් sample එකට මිස් මම ගන්න මිස් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් බැලුවේ මේ තියෙන්නේ මිස් අර
BOI ඔයාගේ sample එක තියෙන නිසා BOI companies කියලා ඒක ඕකේ.
ඔව්. එතකොට මිස් ඒක අර ගොඩක් තියෙනවනේ මිස් සාමාන්‍යයෙන්. එතකොට මිස් ඒ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එතන තියෙනවා garments 10ක් විතර එච්චර ගන්නද මිස් නැත්නම් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 2-3ක් වගේ variables අරගෙන කරන්නද? සාමාන්‍යයෙන්
ඔයා ගන්න මේ sample එක population එක බලලා Morgan table එකට අරගෙන companies අරගෙන sample එකට select කරන්න.
හරි මිස්. Thank you miss.
Thank you. Pasindu.
Yeah, miss, I'm here. I will share my screen.
Okay. So you are the last one, no? So others will take. I will upload again the Excel sheet. Others, you can upload your research topic to the give link. So then I will comment. Huh? from the 86 onwards, 16D weekend 86 onwards. So you can upload your research topic to the LMS. I will provide you the link. So then I will comment on your research topic within today's night, right? Otherwise, I won't be able to complete it. Yes, Pasindu.
Can you see my screen, Miss?
Yes, accounting information on the financial performance and digital decision making in the SMEs in Sri Lanka. That is okay. This is a true traditional research topic. A lot of students are doing this one. Why you are doing this?
There are a lot of information can be found for the
Sorry?
There are a lot of information can be found for the AIS in financial performance and decision making.
So then you have taken
Is
this
it
one.
okay to change the enterprises or kind of banking sector and do it?
No, I mean why you have taken AIS. Accounting information and the financial performance is a two traditional, two tested research topics. Are you going to do the fourth year?
Sorry, miss?
Are you going to do the fourth year as well?
No, third year only.
Okay, so then if it is so, you can keep like that. Otherwise, you have to identify the specific areas you provided. The questionable whether the AIS system, accounting information systems, are practically applied in the SMEs. Right? So therefore, better to incorporate, better to change the research area with the other sample, right? Which is suitable based on the AIS practices, practical implications on AIS practices. Okay?
Okay, miss.
Right, all right, students. So now herein after
Excuse me, miss.
86, right? 86 onwards, you can upload your research topic to the LMS given link. So then I will comment on your research topic tonight.
Excuse me,
Okay.
miss.
Yes.
Miss අර මේ මන් ලිහාන මේ අර මගේ ටොපික් එකේ ඉන්වෙස්ටර් කැටගරි එක මෙන්ෂන් කරන්න කිව්වනේ සාම්පල් එකට. එතකොට ඒකට මම ඉන්ඩිවිජුවල් ඉන්වෙස්ටර්ස් කියලා ගත්තොත් හරිද
Individual
වැරදිද?
investors කියන එක individual investors ලත් okay. ඊට වඩා attractive investor කෙනෙක් ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් category එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් හොඳයි ඒ research එක.
ඒ කියන්නේ මොන වගේ කැටගරි එකක්ද මිස් කියන්නේ?
ඒ කියන්නේ investors type ඉන්නවා non succession investors ලා ඉන්නවා risk averse investors ලා ඉන්නවා risk seekers ලා ඉන්නවා අය වගේ දැන් invest ඔයා search කරලා බලන්නකොට තමයි investor category based on several classifications කියන එතකොට සමහරලාට risk persuasion එක මත හරිද එහෙම නැත්නම් එයාලගේ attitudes මත investors ලා එක එක විදිහට අපි බෙදනවා. ඒතර ඒ investor category එකක් ගත්තා නම් හරි.
හරි. එතකොට මිස් මේක මේ වෙස්ටර්න් ප්‍රොවින්ස් එකට කියලා ගත්තත් කමක් නැද්ද? ශ්‍රී ලංකා
වෙස්ටර්න්
කියලාම
ප්‍රොවින්ස්
ගන්න
කියන එක
එකද?
ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරි හරි. ඔයා ඉන්ඩිවිජුවල් ඉන්වෙස්ටර්ස්ලා කියලා ගත්තොත් වෙස්ටර්න් ප්‍රොවින්ස් කියලා ගන්න. ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියලා ගත්තොත් එහෙනම් මුළු ලංකාවේ ඉන්වෙස්ටර්ස්ලා ඔය හොය යන්න ඕනේ.
ඔව් ඒකයි. එහෙම වුණොත් ඉන්ඩිවිජුවල් ඉන්වෙස්ටර්ස්ලාගේ වෙස්ටර්න් ප්‍රොවින්ස් එකේ ඉන්න අයගේ මේක ගත්තොත් ඉෂුව එකක් නැද්ද?
නෑ කමක් නෑ.
හරි මිස්. Thank you.
Okay.
Miss මං රුවින්දි.
Excuse me.
Okay. හා ඉක්මනට කියන්නකෝ.
මිස්
Hello.
මම
ආවද? Okay, just I'm at a SAP campus, so I have to leave, Putta. If you have any questions, right?
Miss,
You can WhatsApp me, okay?
Okay. Okay, miss.
Okay, Putta, right? I'm just at SAP campus, so I have to go to home. So therefore, so if you have any questions, you can call or else you can text me. I will reply to the messages, right? Plus, I will upload the second link. Go to the same place and check the links is available. So then you upload. If you are an absent person, please upload your research topic to the given link. So then I will comment on it. Right. Okay, so then we'll wind up. Thank you very much for your participation. Good night.
Good night, miss.